Hello, all. Welcome back to the channel. The US Open is heating up with major upsets, epic comebacks, and some of the most intense matches yet. Day 5 kicks off with an all American battle between Francis Tiafoe and Ben Shelton. But that's just the beginning. Find out how a rising star knocked out a legend, which top seeds survived the cut, and what this means for the rest of the tournament. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. The fifth day of the US Open started off at Arthur Ashe Stadium with an all American showdown between Francis Tiafoe and Ben Shelton. Shelton came out strong, taking the first set 6-4 and dominating much of the second set. However, Tiafoe bounced back with back to back breaks to claim the second set. Shelton edged out Tiafoe in a tense third set tiebreak, but Tiafoe responded with a brilliant display, clinching the final two sets. Despite Shelton's 23 aces to Tiafoe's 5, Tiafoe shone in other aspects, winning 73% of his net points compared to Shelton's 68%, and taking 41 points on his second serve, while Shelton managed just 28. In other matches, American Taylor Fritz comfortably defeated Sana in straight sets, winning 81% of his first serve points with a solid 60% first serve rate, a crucial factor in his success. Fritz also outplayed Komsana with 4 breakpoint conversions and an impressive 33 winners. Andrei Rublev and Jiri Lehka, both coming off grueling 5-set battles in the previous round, faced off with Rublev cruising to victory in straight sets. He won 89% of his first serve points, had an 80% success rate at net approaches, and hammered down 13 aces, leaving Lehka with little chance. Way to go, Rublev. We're excited to see how deep he can go. Casper Ruud, the 8th seed, had a tough path to the 4th round, dropping the first two sets 7-6, 6-3, but Ruud dug deep, relying on his experience under pressure to mount an incredible comeback, winning the next 3 sets 6-love, 6-3, 6-1. Ruud dominated his opponent's serve, winning 68 points and breaking serve 9 times, while only being broken 3 times himself. After a close call, Ruud finally punched his ticket to the 4th round. Grigor Dimitrov breezed past Dutchman Talon Griekspoor with a commanding 6-3, 6-3, 6-1 victory, outperforming him in all statistical categories. The day also saw a major upset when rising star Brandon Nakashima defeated men's singles Olympic bronze medalist Lorenzo Musetti in 4 sets. Nakashima won 77% of his first serve points, maintaining a 66% serve accuracy throughout the match. Well done, Brandon. Speaking of Olympic medalists, Novak Djokovic, the heavy favorite, faced a tough battle against Alexei Popyrin for a spot in the 4th round. Popyrin, known for his entertaining clashes with Djokovic, converted 42% of his break points compared to Djokovic's 25% and fired 50 winners to take the match in 4 sets. Yes, Popyrin won the match. His impressive court coverage and ability to pick up seemingly unplayable balls, combined with Djokovic's uncharacteristically poor serving, including 14 double faults, led to a stunning triumph for the young Aussie. Way to go, Popyrin. This loss marks Djokovic's first defeat in the first week of a Grand Slam in over 7 years and also means that all 3 Olympic medalists, Djokovic, Carlos Alcaraz, and Musetti, were ousted from the US Open within 24 hours. Both Alcaraz and Djokovic cited the tight schedule, playing the Olympics and then the US Open almost back to back as a factor. Finally, in a thrilling 2 a.m. showdown, Alexander Zverev defeated Thomas Echeverry, converting 67% of his break points compared to Echeverry's 27% and winning 72% of his net points compared to Echeverry's 59%. At least the 2020 Tokyo Olympics gold medalist is still alive in this tournament. With day 5 in the books, we look forward to day 6 featuring big names like Yannick Sinner, Daniil Medvedev, Alex de Minaur and Botic van de Zandschulp. Day 6 of the US Open kicked off with Yannick Sinner, the top seed and now the tournament's heaviest favorite after the early exits of Novak Djokovic and Carlos Alcaraz. Sinner faced Australian Christopher O'Connell, who in a curious twist bore a striking resemblance to Tom Cruise, the real-life action hero. Sinner took down the Tom Cruise look-alike with ease, winning in straight sets. Sinner dominated with an 82% win rate on his first serve compared to O'Connell's 58%, smashing 15 aces with a 65% first serve accuracy, leaving O'Connell with no answers and Sinner extending his hardcourt win-loss to a 31-2 in 2024. Tommy Paul, after a rough start and dropping the first set, found his footing and defeated Canadian qualifier Diallo. Paul racked up 72 points on Diallo's serve compared to Diallo's 53. Big props to Diallo though, for making it to the third round of a Grand Slam. Alex de Minaur, the 10th seed, triumphed over Brit Dan Evans in 4 sets. Although Evans managed to win the second set in a tiebreak, he ran out of steam, losing the third and fourth set 6-love, 6-love. Still, kudos to the 34-year-old Evans for reaching the third round and setting a record by winning the longest match in US Open history. Botic van de Zandschulp, the Flying Dutchman who had just knocked out Carlos Alcaraz in the second round, couldn't find the answers against Jack Draper. Draper converted 63% of his breakpoint chances, while van de Zandschulp managed just 10%. This added to the fact that Draper has only dropped serve once throughout this whole tournament so far. Impressive, right? Draper also smashed 13 aces and had fewer double faults than his opponent. Jordan Thompson, the Australian, cruised into the second week of the US Open with a straight sets win over Arnaldi, while Thomas Machak defeated the 33-year-old David Coffin with a commanding 6-3, 6-1, 6-2 victory. Machak won 82% of his first serve points compared to Goffin's 62% and hammered down 11 aces, setting up a round 4 clash against Jack Draper. Nuno Borges, the Portuguese player who won the Swedish Open title against Rafael Nadal on clay earlier this year, battled through a 5-set thriller to defeat Mensik. Borges secured victory by winning 33 net points to Mensik's 22 and converting 8 break points compared to Mensik's 4. The last match on the Arthur Ashe Stadium for Day 6 featured Kovoli against Daniil Medvedev, the 2021 champion. Medvedev dominated by winning 81% of his first serve points, significantly outpacing Kovoli's 49%. The key factor in Medvedev's victory. Medvedev will now face Nuno Borges in the second week of the US Open. As Day 6 concluded, we eagerly anticipate the excitement of the second week of the final Grand Slam of the year. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.